Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. If you guys missed out during the last one, we went and cleared out within our way throughout within the Pyrite Cave. Not only that, but we did go and battle out with Mirror B, so that does mean that we have a little bit of some side things to kind of go and do before heading on over towards where the Agate Village is going to be happening within our time for this episode, which that is going to be that we have to go and battle with Wiley once again, and not only that, but we can go and re-challenge out with Cail as well too. But right now, before we go and even worry about with those two different battles, if you guys haven't seen from the last episode, we do have two new mods here. We do have Swablu and also with Meditite on our team. So we're going to go and do a little bit of a quick team recap to show you guys our team so far. So we do have Umbreon at level 36. We do have the brand new move of Fan Attack here for Umbreon, so very nice. We do have Swablu though, however, nothing hasn't really changed, just a little bit of a drop within the heart gauge though. We do have Quasar, everything is the same with Skip Bloom and same with Colava. Now, not only that, but we do have Meditite though, and we do have Calm Mind, which we have dropped a little bit with the heart gauge, and we're somewhat getting closer to the halfway mark for another new move to at least get unlocked for right now. So let's go and head on over to a little bit of a cutscene so that we can at least get ourselves all up into gear for us heading on over to Agate. And the one person that we need to go and speak to is going to be with that fortune teller Fantine, and she's going to go and basically tell us that we have to go and head up to the north, where we kind of have to go and figure out that there should be shadow Pokemon up there as well too, from what she is going to be talking to us about for our time. Now, I think during the last episode, we got ourselves a brand new electric type Pokemon, but I'm not going to go and add Plusle to the team, because if you guys don't know, I did let you guys in on some information that we are going to be going and get ourselves with a legendary Pokemon on our team, which that is going to be with Raikou, and that will be what our Pokemon of our team is going to be happening, but a little bit later on though. I might be imagining it, but the town air feels somewhat less dirty. Well, that is because we went and cleared out with all those annoying Cypher members and also with some of those other trainers that were there, but within that facility. But not all is well, but I can still feel the presence of black auras coming from shadow Pokemon though. So wow, Fantine, nothing escapes from your notice. Well, but there is nothing that eludes with the notice of my fortune telling. But the key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura is in the north. So up north, that's where my grandpa lives. And speaking about who that grandpa is that we are going to be re-meeting up with Egon, and it seems like Ryui is the granddaughter with the Egon, and also with his wife there as well too. So maybe my grandpa would probably know something. So let's go see him, Prox. Okay, well there we go. So at least we got some information about with that. So here's Cail once again. So what do you say? You put those boots to Mirror B? Well, that's a surprise. But it doesn't matter if that clown is here or not. But either way, it doesn't change the fact that Pyrite's the town of battling. So get ready for this. So now we can go and do another rebattle out here with Cail. And let's see what is going to happen. Now, if I can recall, we never really picked up with this Shadow Mon, right? And I think that was probably the ferret that was here. So we're not going to even go and even worry about it anyways either. But this gives you another opportunity for you to go and grab out on this shadow Pokemon if you want to. But let's go and see how well that is going to work with the heart gauge. But it seems like it didn't really drop all that too much with Swablu, but we are going to switch out anyways for that. Okay, so let's go for a quick bite on that, and we'll swap around, and we'll bring out with Quasar. So, and now I think also too, not only that, but there is quite a few other different battles that happen in the gate. So either way, we'll be able to get enough experience points for all of our Pokemon during our time for when we start heading on over to where that Relic Stone is going to be. Because if you guys remember from before in Pokemon XD, we had to go through like certain different battles within that cave before even reaching on over towards where that Relic Stone was going to be happening. And we kind of have to do that all over again. But nice, we actually got ourselves with a flinch. Okay. Now, within these two videos, guys, we are going to be going and doing some more of the Link Between Worlds. We are going to go and head into one of the most, I want to say, annoying dungeons of our time. We are going to be going and heading on into the Dark Palace. It is finally going to be happening. We are going to be entering into the actual dungeon itself. We're not having to go through any more of those annoying security type of annoying soldiers that we have to go through just to reach on over to that dungeon. So we're all done with that. But here we go. Got ourselves with Nuzleaf this time around. We're going to set up for a slam and see how much that's going to do. And it actually doesn't really do all that too much to that for it anyways. But alright. Well, let's just go for a bite here on that ferret, and then we'll swap around and we'll go out into Palava instead. So then that should be very nice for the Nuzleaf just to get finished and done with from here. Now, if you go and re-challenge back out with Wiley, though, however, I believe he still has the same exact type of Pokemon that we went and challenged out from before, but it could be a little bit different because if I remember, I think Wiley had, 2 Zigzagoos, if I remember. But I think now he'll probably have a Linoon at some point, I think for one of them. But, oh boy, Bullet Seed, that's gonna hurt. Okay, but again, it's not very effective. But let's go for another bite there, and let's go for a Flame Wheel. That should at least take care of that. Oh boy, I think Palava's not gonna make it. Ouch, and we did not make it at all. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, well, we'll have to go into an Arbonne instead. Maybe we could go out into Meditite. Even though that we do have Calm Mind, I could probably set that up if I need to. Let's go for another bite here, Umbreon. You got this. Alright, there you go. That was actually a really nice good hit right there. And Ferd is already down and out, so all that we have left to go and really worry about is getting this Nuzleaf finished. Oh, but he does have a Machop. Oh boy. Well, that's just great. And this man also decided to dig a hole. Okay, well, I'm going to go for hopefully a tag team up here and maybe knock out this Machop as fast as possible, but oh man. Yeah, all of our attacks are not really doing as great. But there we go. At least that Shadow Rush did like enough damage to actually whittle it down all the way almost close down to the red there. Oh boy, but there's that dig. Ouch, but we're still good. Hopefully this Meditite's not going to go into hyper mode because that would be very dangerous. Oh man, okay, and that dude has Seismic Toss. Let's go for another bite. Shadow Rush. Can we go and probably set that up on Machop as well too? Well, I want to say I'm pretty sure that I think the bite could at least go and knock it out from here, but looks like it's not going to have, well, yeah, it's not going to really go and do it, but of course you go into hyper mode. Why not? Jeez. One annoying thing that has to happen right now is getting myself into a hyper mode problem. Okay, bite and call. Let's do it. Alright. Awaken back up, Meditite. Please and thank you. There we go. Set that bite. And we knock out the Machop. Awesome. Nice. Don't even have to even worry about that anymore now. Okay. Finally. One more Pokemon to go. But I know that this man just loves to just freaking raise up his defenses, though. We're going to be here for a very long while now. Because that's +2 that has for the Harden at this point in time. That is not great. But at least it's still doing a lot of damage with the bite, though. Here we go. Shadow Rush. Let's see how much that is going to happen from here. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at damage, though. Oh, great. Here we go. Bullet Seed. Now, we already seen what happened from before, so it shouldn't do too much damage to us anyways. Wow. And even with that little bit of chunk of damage, it's still doing like quite a lot though. There we go. I think this bite should at least come into play very nicely here. Oh no! Come on, just go away. You're anyway destroyed out my Calava. You don't need to go and do any more, any other type of damage out here. There we go, and Nuzleaf is finished. Go and take care of him and get him done. Nice, so Rematch with Cail is now done and completed off with. So there we go. Not bad at all. And we get some nice good cash along the way too for that. So I've learned how tough that you are, Bally. It's a full body experience. Yep. You just got schooled once again, even though that you destroyed that one of my other Pokemon though. Dang. Alright, well, let's go and just get ourselves all back and healed up once more. And then I think from there, we'll be able to go and transfer our way back to the outskirts stands. And I'm kind of curious to see over back at the outskirts stands if there's any type of new items or anything for that nature that if I need to go and probably pick up. Because I know that we just went and just got ourselves with some Ultra Balls just a little bit during our time in Pyrite Cave. So I don't know if the outskirts stands is going to probably now have anything with Ultra Ball related type of stuff, or even Hyper Potions. I don't even think the outskirts stand even has Hyper Potions, if I recall from the first time that we went and arrived there, because they just only had like Super Potions, Great Ball, Pokeballs during our time when we were kind of going and looking for those type of different Pokeballs to even begin with. Okay, so let's just go and head off from here. I may probably go and return back to that shop, maybe in Pirate Town at some point later on. But let's go and just head on over to the next area. So yeah, so there's the Agate Village right up there. We're not going to go and do that just yet. But outskirts stands back to the very first time that we went and arrived here in Pokemon Colosseum. Let's go and head on over to there. Now, one thing that I never really went and got to go and talk to you guys about yet is that there is a certain thing that happens within the post game, but it's only e-card reader exclusive. And there's 3 different e-card reader Pokemon that you can actually be able to go and pick up within the game. Unfortunately, I don't have the special Colosseum Pokemon e-cards though. Those are only exclusive in Japan, but I believe you can still go and use them even during the time of like you play Pokemon Colosseum. I don't know if you need to have like a certain like e-reader type. Well, yeah, I think you need like the Japanese e-reader for it, for the cards to read it like with the Japanese, but you can still play it like on an American type of console though. But from what I can gather is that you can be able to go and pick up on a Togepi, you could be able to go and pick up on a Caesar, and I think there's also a third Pokemon, and I can't remember what it is. I don't know if it's like an Abra or something like that, but seems like we only just have only with Great Balls and Pokeballs, so nothing hasn't really chased around out here at all whatsoever. So no new unlocking stuff though from the outskirts stands, but Wiley should be somewhere around out here. Maybe I just must have passed him and I just didn't realize about it. Ah, there he is. So let's see, we got all of our Pokemon all healed up, right? So I'm gonna go switch around here, and we're gonna go and bring up with Meditite again. And maybe I can get myself maybe another new type of move for this time now. Alright, so let's go and rematch with Wiley time. Let's go. Let's see what his team is now going to be holding out now, right? So with his team, it's going to be with a Zigzagoon and a Linoon. So it seems like finally his one of his Zigzagoons finally got to go and evolve into a Linoon at this point in time. So pretty nice. Now I know that in Pokemon XD, when you go and verse off with Wiley, he has like 2 Zigzagoons and like 2 other different Linoons. But since we're playing the original one, he has a Linoon that's just been evolved now. Okay, and yes, we have Confusion now. Nice. That was actually one move that I've been kind of wanting to get here for Meditite for a little while. So now we can kind of have at least a backup type of Pokemon for Espeon now. At least we can finally get at least some sort of like Psychic type moves getting ready to go and use. Yeah, that Bite's gonna probably take a little while for that Linoon to go down though. So let's up for that Confusion. How much is that gonna do to that Zigzagoon though, however? Not too much damage. Did it like almost brought it down just right down to half though. And again with more pin missiles. Oh, lovely. Which again, this move is hardly ever going to do like any type of damage at all whatsoever to us. But we can still take on those hits and just keep on going. Let's go for a Fan Attack now. And let's go set for that Confusion as well too. We'll probably just double team up here. Oh boy. Fury Swipes. Well, again, just like Pin Missile, it's not really doing as much, so I'm still fine with that. Let's go set for that Fan Attack finally. There we go, look at that. Should have just went and just kept it on in with the Fan Attack and just went and used that move instead. Because that move is just doing a little bit better than what Bite's doing right now. There we go, let's set for that Confusion now. And how much is it going to do? Not even close to even doing a lot. Hey, but at least we got ourselves with Confusion, though. I'll take that, though. And there we go. So please hurt yourself. That would even be nice. Ah. Of course, the NPCs never get themselves into any type of hurting and confusion at all that much. Because it's always a curse. It's like every time that I get confused, I always get myself injured. But then the NPCs, they don't ever have to worry about getting themselves confused at all. Oh, come on. We're so close. That Linoon's almost done, man. What's going on out here? Yeah, you know what? Take this. Now you're done. Nice. And finally, with that being said in mind, got ourselves all finally done out here with Wiley. And now we can go and move straight towards Agate Village and do one little quick thing before we go and end off with the episode for today, and that is going to be checking out with the Move Tutor lady. Because I'm pretty sure that she's also here in this game as well. But yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You stopped us good. Yeah, with your somewhat new team, though. Okay, let's exit on out of here. I'm done with this. Alright, nowhere else gonna stay us for a little bit. But Agate Village, let's go and head on over to here. Let's finally arrive to our new destination, finally. But, yep, there's a lot of Poke items to go and find around out here. So, I want to say that they could probably be maybe the same thing, just like how Pokemon XD was, but we'll have to go and see again. Alright, so first things first, I believe where the Move Tutor lady is going to be is just right around over here, in this little spot. And let's go and check it out. And, hey, what the heck? Where's the Move Tutor lady? I guess she's not here. Maybe we'll have to wait a little bit. But we got ourselves with a Silk Scarf now. Not bad of an item there. But we got ourselves with 2 more other Ultra Balls, though. Nice. Now, I'm kind of curious because I know that Agate Village also does have a Pokemart. So we should be able to go and see Ultra Balls here. At least somewhere around it here, maybe. Okay, let's go and check around in some other different places. Oh, that's a Torchic! No! If only I was able to go and pick you up and then add you to my team. That'd be cool. Oh, you're Egon's granddaughter, aren't you? I think that he's been telling everyone that you come here for a visit. You seem awfully pleased. Huh. Alright, well, at least we know where we need to go. And, yeah, and also, too, don't forget that you can also go and talk to some of the other different random NPCs out here, and you can also go and do other battles with them, because that was just like what happened before with the Pokemon XD. Now, I know that if you go behind Egon's house, you should be able to go and find that elusive item that we already just want to saw for a little bit, because we already know about how to grab out, well, for this item here. And we got ourselves with the EXP share, and that is going to be amazing. Alright, what a great way to kind of, like, end things off here for today. Now, I'm going to hold off on the EXP share, but once we go and start heading on over to our Relic Stone, I know exactly what type of Pokemon I'm going to give that over towards too, but I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.